Alright, I'm going to show you how I tape my screens. So I don't use masking tape. Masking tape leaves fiber in your screen. I do use, I'll show you real quick. This is what I use. It's a Scotch. It's a storage tape. It is the 3650-6. That is the one I use. Let me get the camera. It's got a good release bond. It's not, if you use regular packing tape, it could be a mess. It does want to come off. Now, when you're doing it on a high mesh, there's sometimes it wants to bond more. This is on a 195. It can come off pretty easily. So I'm taping inside of my screen. And the benefit of having this tape is I can rack this. This tape's not going to absorb the ink oils or anything like that. And then if I go back on press, I'm ready to go. I don't have to do anything else. So that is my inside. It is taped. And on the bottom, tape off my registration mark. And I do a fold over. So I fold the tape over, so it gives me, I can peel it off, helps peel it off later. If on the higher meshes, it bonds a little more. And sometimes I've got to take it off. It's easier just to take it to the clean out station and be done. But that's it. I don't use blockout. I only use blockout if I'm doing like a simulated process and I've got to get really into a small area. But you can see that's all the tape I use. I'm done. And it's one tape product. I use it for my packaging tape and I use it for screens. And it comes out cleanly. I only have an issue if it's like a 230 or 305. Generally, when you just finish printing and you take it off, it comes out clean. It's if you store it. So if I store a screen for a few months, it gives it time to really bond into it, and it's a little more difficult to take off. But again, it's a quick process in the reclaim sink. But if you're using masking tape is going to absorb your oils. It's going to get gummy and heat, and if you've racked it for a while, your ink's all dried up in it, and that you peel it off, you get that gummy residue. You don't get that with this tape. It's something about this Scotch 3650-6. It means it's a 6-pack, which is 3650. That I don't have issue with it. Now I have bought some of that cheap packing tape, and I've had issues. That is a nightmare to get off. There's a duct tape I've tried before. That does pretty well, but it's a little more expensive. But this is a good value for what you're doing, because just basically it's an expense, and you're putting your screen, you're taking it off later. But give it a try. I mean, I use it, and I don't have any issues with it, and I can rack these screens. My ink's still good in it. It's not absorbed in and dried, because if you rack it with the masking tape, you got to take the tape out because it's all crusty and dry in there because it's absorbed the oils of it, and then you get that fiber residue. So it gets in your ink, and you don't want that. I don't get that with this. So this could be something that's useful for you. So check it out.